this video. I think I started. I forgot to start the video. I didn't do anything. I just started the video started right now. So I didn't work offline. It's just but really yeah. I'm not I'm not sure what to do. Get this ad out of my. So I wanna make this like just more clean. I don't know how, but I'm just gonna make it more clean. And you guys, I'm gonna give it some more time to think of a name. Or I don't know, something to think of a couple names for my dogs and cats. So I'll go fishing for some time.
We cannot raise a generation of kids that are this tuned out, that are this rude, that are this violent.
I see 7th grade, they are still performing on the 4th grade level. People have been sharing videos of their children literally having meltdowns after taking the iPad away from them. What's wrong? As a 12-year-old, the internet taught me too many things I shouldn't know. It has completely ruined me, and I have serious mental health issues. This is just one of the many horror stories about brain rot destroying Generation Alpha. It's gotten so
Leather? How do we get leather?
made brain rot the 2024 word of the year. But although everyone is complaining about brain rot, most people still don't understand what it is exactly or how much damage it's causing. Today, we'll break it down like never before and show with proof how brain rot is destroying an entire generation. So my goal this year is to give you guys double the amount of videos without sacrificing quality. And to do that, we gotta keep growing. So 75% of you guys aren't subscribed, and it would mean the world to me.
We have been mending this name for some time and it's more than halfway complete.
Is the idea that exposure to certain content can turn you into an idiot. It's based on the belief that the internet is rotting the brains of kids who spend too much time watching videos online. Gen Alpha content is some of the most incoherent brain dead I've ever seen in my life, okay? Like I can physically feel my brain cells frying every second I spend watching them. But this isn't just some
27.
Mom saw it happen to her own sons. When the boys were toddlers, she would play videos on her iPad to keep them calm and entertained. It worked so well that she started calling the iPad Peace in a Pocket.
Peace in a pocket? What the heck?
For a teacher to be or whatever. So you just can't be interrupted and it's so easy. It's peace in a pocket.
But that peace didn't last. By the time her sons were 9 and 7, they were exhibiting disturbing behavior. The boys didn't want to do anything except watch videos online and play games. They didn't even want to go to school or do homework. And when she tried to take the screens away, this happened.
And they would become sort of aggressive and throw tantrums and that sort of thing if they played for ages and ages.
She ended her story with a warning for other parents.
There is something about it that changes their brain.
And she was absolutely right. Researchers found that too much screen time physically changes kids' brains.
One result that keeps showing up, parts of the brain related to reading, language, and decision-making are often weaker in kids who have more screen time.
This shrinking of the brain notice it's already too late. What's wrong? One mom shared a story about her 7-year-old daughter who got an iPad for Christmas. No one realized how addicted this girl was until her birthday party. The house was full of guests, presents, and cake, but none of it mattered. The girl did not talk to any children.
So much Bubba Fish. Please give me something else.
Roblox on her iPad. Generation Alpha is defined as those born from 2010 to 2024. From the moment they could hold one, these kids had iPads in their hands. That's why they've been hit the hardest by brain rot.
She knew exactly how to start.
That was a hard one.
From the get-go. From the moment she wakes up, Violet Bolton can't wait to get on her iPad. There are about 2 billion Gen Alphas living in the world. What happens when these brain rot kids step into the real world? iPad kids. Studies
Finally.
show that kids who spend too much time online are more defiant and rude to their parents. A perfect example of this happened on a flight from Germany in August 2017. A mother and her child boarded the plane, and right away, you could tell this was an iPad kid. The moment they sat down, the mother asked the flight attendant to turn on the Wi-Fi so her child could use their iPad. We don't know if the Wi-Fi was turned on or not, but as soon as the plane took off, all hell broke loose.
The passengers describe an 8-hour flight from hell with non-stop and nerve-jangling screaming and fussing. They even covered their ears to drown out their 3-year-old.
No matter what anyone did, the child wouldn't calm down.
But he was climbing all over the chairs. He was just screaming, would not let up.
Rotten flesh is so
Some
bad.
people say the solution is simple. Punish the kid. Spank them. Take away their devices. But what happens when a kid isn't small anymore? Like this 15-year-old...
A bow? What is the bow? Mending? Lamb! Ah, we're getting the best of ever from fishing. I think we could keep fishing for a couple more hours. Just kidding. Not doing that. But it's pretty reliable. Like we can... It's mending, by the way. So...
But when people started criticizing her son for being spoiled, she tried to change the story. She posted another video saying her son was mentally ill and that his meltdown wasn't over a phone, but the internet wasn't buying it. They thought she was only saying that so more people could feel sorry for her and donate. But this kind of aggression from kids is everywhere now, even in schools.
It's fully repaired.
And shoes, because I asked them to get their MacBook out, but they didn't want to.
And nothing triggers aggression faster than a parent taking away the iPad.
What? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
People have been sharing videos of their children literally having meltdowns after taking the iPad away from them. I mean, this one is literally picking up a chair to throw it.
But Gen Alpha kids who aren't lashing out are facing a different emotional problem: depression. In 2021, researchers found that high school kids who spend too much time on TikTok experience memory loss, depression, stress, and anxiety. Sometimes
Carter's so calming, boy. I'm gonna get a whole stack before I get half a stack of salmon, I bet.
Important story for parents to hear. Rise in teens on TikTok self-diagnosing themselves with rare mental health disorders, in most cases that they don't have, after watching videos on the social platform.
What? No, zombie.
Wrong diagnoses. In one
Zombie. Haha. You're really smart. Not right now. You're really dumb.
With these strange tics, these strange movements, jerking movements. Nobody could figure out why.
Doctors were baffled. It took a team of investigative reporters to solve the mystery.
According to a recent Wall Street Journal article, doctors say all the girls have one thing in common. They're watching TikTok videos of people with Tourette's syndrome, which is a neurological disorder that can cause physical tics.
No wonder TikTok is called the worst social media platform of all. It's pure brain rot. This next brain rot problem destroys the innocence of kids. Inappropriate
Level 32.
Kids who spend all their time online
I'm
don't
going to
have to go looking
be-
for adult content. It finds them.
I think I should go
First,
to
they
sleep,
stumble upon
right?
viral memes
That's the most
that might be
logical thing
funny
to
for
do.
an adult, but can be extremely harmful for a child. For example, there are plenty of instances of children quoting the Haktua meme without understanding what it means. There's even a children's song about Haktua that stayed up on YouTube Kids for 3 days. We've also seen kids making jokes about P. Diddy and baby oil. That's not something a child should know about, but inappropriate jokes are just the beginning. Once a kid falls into toxic content, it only gets worse. Some as young as 9 are addicted to mature videos. Others watch real-life gore and fetish content, and this exposure changes them. They start talking and acting differently. Some get so edgy they want to get physical with the cops.
And then he asked to provide his
You know what? The police, the Freemasons suck my...
Although TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter try to filter the worst content, kids still find it because they're always online. Before we explain the next way brain rot is destroying Generation Alpha, there's one question that we need to answer. If brain rot content is so bad, why do creators keep making it? Getting rich from brain rot.
Well, I'm kind of bored of this fishing. I want something big. I want to drain this mini lake. know what? Yeah, we're ready for it. I'm not kidding. We're going to drain it. Not the whole thing. I'm going to make them. But we are going to drain it. So we need what is the easiest material? I think we should probably use. So yeah, we have oak plank. We're going to block it off. I think we should block it off here.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvo and learn how Abby can help you save. Brain rot isn't just about too much screen time. It's also about the fast, flashy content kids watch online that messes with their brains.
You can use it in two ways. You can say it has brain rot, or you can say that video gave me brain rot. Two ways.
While brain rot content is destroying Gen Alpha, it's making those
Should I make it here?
using it
I think I should.
Let's look at the numbers, starting with one of the worst offenders, Cocomelon. Right now, Cocomelon's YouTube channel has 159
No flip.
million subscribers and 1,400 videos. And those videos have been watched 196 billion times. And every single one of those views puts money in their pockets. However, their biggest payday came in 2021 when the studio behind Cocomelon was sold for $3 billion. But Cocomelon isn't the only show cashing in.
Okay.
According to Forbes, the baby shark dance video earns around $283,000 each month. That's about $9,400 a day. We can't talk about brain rot shows without Skibidi Toilet. It's a nonsensical
I'm going
YouTube
to
series
the-
about toilets with human heads in the holes. And it gets over
The
40 million
Tree
views
Island.
per
I
video
think it's
and
somewhere.
can earn up to
It was a massive project.
$20,000 per year from YouTube alone. But it's not just video.
This might take some time.
Social media platforms are worsening brain rot, making their apps
Um,
addictive.
Without sponges, this might make this really, really harder. But yeah, I'm fine. I can do this with right.
TikTok pushing short videos to keep people hooked. And it's paying off. Here's a table showing how much social media platforms earned in 2024. It ranges from $800 million to $80 billion. Despite the warnings, nobody is stopping. If anything, they're doubling down because brain rot is a global problem. This next problem is
Okay.
serious because it affects Gen Alpha's daily life.
Ow!
Generation that can't
That's
control.
what you get.
Watch this video and see if you understand what this kid is saying. Sounds like complete nonsense, right? But believe it or not, this is how many Gen Alpha kids talk now. It's called brain rot slang. The slang only makes sense if you're deep into online culture. Otherwise, it's gibberish. It's so frustrating that a TV show
Okay.
host brought her own Gen Alpha son on live.
What the
television
flip?
just to explain this bizarre way of speaking.
When you say
What?
toilet,
What did bro break?
it's just a funny thing to say.
But every
Oh my god, bro broke my.
Riz is short for charisma.
Bro
Only
broke
if
my
anything,
leggings.
random. Skibbity can mean good, cool, bad, evil, or dumb, depending on the context. There are so many of these terms that someone started a brain rot dictionary to keep track.
Ow.
But brain rot.
No! No!
Teachers have noticed the kids who speak brain rot
No! We died!
It's like they're forgetting how to talk properly. But at least
I won't say it. I won't say it. One day I will.
The mother shared her experience with Cocomelon, one of the worst brain rot.
No, bro, no! We lost everything.
But after I cut it out,
Ow.
he picked up almost instantly. He started saying simple words like mama and dada that he hadn't said before. There's a reason for this. For starters, the scenes in Cocomelon change every 1 to 3 seconds.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
Where is that?
2, 1, 1.
It's so fast that kids barely have time to process what's
Where is
happening on
that?
screen. Secondly, the colors in Cocomelon are at maximum saturation, which can overwhelm a child's development. Last but not least, Cocomelon has repetitive songs and high-pitched sounds, all designed to grab and hold a child's focus.
And all of that is happening simultaneously. The child is being overstimulated.
And that overstimulation comes with consequences.
instead of the child singing along or, rehearsing the lessons in the show, they are just mesmerized by what is happening.
Killed you.
All of the different senses that are being
The one guy that killed me.
in the moment.
Put me in level 7! 7! Oh my gosh.
2023 survey found that 1 in 5 children are behind with their talking.
Oh my gosh. Bro. We lost almost everything.
So what happens when
Because that guy just...
generation grows up only knowing how to speak in Worse, what happens
This was the worst time ever.
following the
I died, bro. I only have level 7. No.
So when a new TikTok
Crap. I might just have to farm again.
idea, they just jump in, and sometimes it ends in disaster.
Oh my gosh. Bro. We would have so much good timing. And then this guy killed me like it was a game.
Stealing from their own schools, and those who got caught got in trouble.
And now I'm at level 7. Just saying hi guys, I'm at level 7.
And worse of them all,
Bro, how did I die that quick?
this isn't just about dumb
I was ready to last like 100 days. We needed 20 more days. And bro, we died. I died. Yeah, I died. But how did...
mess with Gen Alpha's brain so bad.
Bro, I was ready to get out of the water and then this guy just farmed me in the middle of my escape.
Read have almost 417 million views.
I think 7th grade, they are still performing on the 4th grade level.
Even kids who can read can only handle simple sentences or scan headlines. But ask them to read something longer or more complex, they shut down. And then there's the problem of low attention spans.
I just was trying to chop a tree down and then he just hit me with his trident and I said, nah, I'm not tolerating that. So I went to
Distracted and unable
check it out and it was a drown with a trident ready to one-shot me.
miserable.
Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life.
Oh,
They don't
boy.
respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up.
In 2023, reading and math scores among 13-year-olds in the U.S. fell to their lowest levels in decades. That's solid proof brain rot is destroying the education of an entire generation.
And we are expecting them to
I'm
go
kind of
to
checking.
college and obtain
I'm calling, and this project might take two
Brain rot
Two
content
birds with
is
one
disappearing
stone.
because
Cause
profitable, but parents can control
it's
their kids'
shit.
and
It's
that choice
I'm not using a tree island
more
because I don't
importantly,
want
kids
to,
need time away from their screens.
and I
If
don't,
you were Gen Alpha
and because I want to
watching
finish
these
the
segments,
project,
don't
chop
let
the
brain
tree
rot
down,
ruin your future.
chop the
Visual
trees down,
pressure.
which is chopping the trees down in this forest.
If
Not
you guys
all.
like this video,
Not all,
you
I'm
guys
just
would probably like my video on the worst TikTok trends. Thank you guys a ton for being here. Peace.
And my next hope is to get a bee farm and a cactus farm. Because I want to get green dye so we can dye Stanley best because he likes green and I want to surprise him for his birthday. But his birthday is until December and it's literally just like the middle of January. So yeah, I want to just surprise him with a new bed. So we might need one ET to help us with the cactus. I'm not going to a desert. Most ads? I want no flipping ads. No, I won't. Look what saw such a cash grab. Like honey, bro. No!
A new trend on social media.
No! Oh my gosh. I hate the drown. That's why I want to drain that river so badly. Because these guys, these little gremlins, swim so fast, hit so hard, and when I don't sleep, bro, they come up and try to juke me. Like, bro,
Internet's worst challenges.
I really want to drain it so they can stop spawning.
Today we'll explore the
And I can
dumbest
actually
TikTok trends ever, starting with weird
catch a
ones that are
break.
insane. So my goal goal this year is to give you guys double the amount of videos without sacrificing quality. And to do that, we gotta keep growing. So 75% of you guys aren't subscribed, and it would mean the world to me if you did. And I promise to do my very best. I'm Visual Venture, and you are awesome. The Pee in Your Pants Challenge.
Almost out.
People usually join TikTok trends to look cool, but the Pee in Your Pants Challenge was different because it was just embarrassing. It began in April 2020 when a guy named Liam Wire filmed himself peeing his pants. Then he posted the video online.
Pee your pants challenge.
Liam
Ow!
made the video as a joke. He just wanted to make fun of how ridiculous TikTok challenges had become. But people didn't get that joke. Instead, they thought he was trying to
Whoa.
start a new trend. Just like
You know
that
what?
Pee Your Pants
I'm just gonna
challenge
go
took
kill
off.
him.
TikTokers everywhere started filming themselves in front of mirrors, wetting themselves. Anyone watching the video could see the wet spot on their pants.
Pee your pants challenge.
TikTok eventually deleted Liam's video, but that didn't stop the challenge from spreading. This was during the lockdown when people were stuck at home and desperate for entertainment. At its peak, the Pee Your Pants challenge hit over 4 million views on TikTok. But although it was getting a lot of attention, most people obviously found it disgusting.
Please, don't pee your pants for TikTok. This is perhaps one of the dumbest challenges next to eating Tide Pods that I've ever witnessed.
But it wasn't just gross, there were real consequences for those who took part in the challenge. The biggest problem was that the internet never forgets. Anyone who did this challenge now has a video of them peeing their pants on the internet forever. And with many employers now checking social media before hiring, they could easily find those embarrassing videos.
Let me
The
see.
challenge eventually
Only 24 left.
an important lesson behind. Trends end, but embarrassment lasts forever. This next trend also seemed harmless, but it could easily send people to the emergency room. The Raw Dogging Challenge. In 2023, Apple TV released a show called Hijack. It was an interesting story, but no one expected it to spark one of TikTok's dumbest trends. In the Hijack show, the main character spends 7 hours on a plane without using any devices for entertainment to pass the time. He endured the long flight with 0 distractions. Somehow, this inspired TikTokers to do the same. By June 2024, people were posting videos of themselves raw dogging flights. This meant no scrolling on their phone, no music, no reading. They would just sit there for hours staring straight ahead. They called it the Raw Dogging Challenge. At first, it seemed like an interesting endurance test. Some called it the ultimate dopamine detox to reset the brain. But as always, TikTok took it way too far. Participants added extra rules like no sleeping, no drinking water, and no snacking or eating. The more extreme it got, the more people tried to outdo each other. Soon, raw dogging flights wasn't just a trend. It was a competition who could last the longest. Even celebrities, rappers, and athletes joined, posting their own entries. Before long, the challenge even had an unofficial scorecard. And since it turned into a contest, people started cheating. Some actually raw dogged flights while others just faked it. Like Nathan Daw, who posted a TikTok claiming he raw dogged a 9-hour flight. But there was one problem. The airline he flew didn't even have flights that long. Then there was comedian Dan.
Jet2?
He said that he
It's
raw dogged
Jet2
a
holiday.
but his
And
flight
right now,
obviously
you can save up to 50 pounds per person. Okay. One even trader. Tell me you have cactuses.
Most TikTokers didn't understand that this challenge could actually
This is the most crap
flights without food or water.
things I've ever seen. What is this crap?
And this only makes dehydration worse.
At sea level, the average humidity in the air is 40 to 50%, where in an aircraft it can be as low as 10%. If your body is used to that level of humidity, you can rapidly dehydrate.
But dehydration wasn't the only danger.
So not only are you dehydrating yourself, but just sitting in the cabin, your blood is also losing a lot of oxygen by breathing in such thin air constantly.
Airplane air is way thinner than what we breathe on the ground. That's why people feel lightheaded or exhausted after a long flight. The lower oxygen levels make it harder for the body to function properly. But most TikTokers didn't understand the risks, so they kept going. Luckily, the media stepped in just in time. One article read, "Idiots are doing this on planes and it's dangerous." They ripped the raw dogging challenge apart, listing all the ways it could go wrong. Other media personalities called the trend pointless.
Being a person, being present in the space you're physically occupied, even that we now call a trend.
As news outlets criticized and pointed out the dangers, the challenge started losing momentum. And by the end of 2024, TikTokers abandoned the raw dogging challenge and moved on to the next viral trend. We already know that TikTok is full of terrible health advice, but this next challenge might be the dumbest
That's
health
the
trend
end.
ever.
Okay.
The beer
This is
tanning
the
challenge.
first one
The beer
I'm going to
tanning
put up.
trend probably
That'll
started
take a
because
lot
a
of
shocking claim
a
that
lot of
spread
work.
on TikTok. In July 2023, a
Whoa.
TikToker posted a
So
video
yeah,
warning
anything
that
in the
using
middle of this
sunscreen
will
was
become
actually dangerous.
Literally rubbing cancer into our skins. The District of New York follows a report by online pharmacy Valisure, which detected high levels of benzene in several brands and batches of sunscreen.
He explained that some sunscreens contain benzene, which is a chemical suspected of causing cancer. That was all people needed to hear. The video went viral, getting over 5 million views. Viewers were scared, but they were also confused. If sunscreen was dangerous, what were people supposed to use instead? TikTok had an answer: beer. Barely a month after the sunscreen controversy blew up, a new TikTok trend started. It was called the Beer Tanning Challenge. People would film themselves rubbing beer all over their skin, then lie out in the sun. The idea was that the hops in beer boosted melanin in the skin, speeding up the tanning process.
Oh boy, what's happening here? Hey, this guy's pouring beer all over himself here. This is the latest trend on TikTok. Beer tanning.
At first, it sounded like a crazy theory, but soon people started posting before and after shots showing off their deep tans. Some even swore beer worked better than sunscreen. Within weeks, the beer tanning challenge became very popular. Videos with the hashtag BeerTan skyrocketed to almost 300,000 views, and more people joined the challenge. But while TikTokers were celebrating their bronzed skin, one group was trying to shut down this challenge ASAP. Dermatologists hated the beer tanning challenge and called it downright dangerous. For starters, the science behind beer tanning was completely bogus.
Apparently, the hops in the beer stimulate the production of melatonin and leads to a
Yo, double?
no evidence to support this.
Beer has 0 SPF, which means it doesn't protect the skin from sunburn like proper sunscreen does. Even with sunscreen, 1 in 5
What was that noise?
develop skin cancer. Swapping sunscreen for beer only increases that risk. As the media covered the dangers, the backlash grew. Eventually, TikTok stepped in. They banned the beer tanning challenge and started removing any videos promoting it. And since TikTok was suppressing the beer tanning challenge, it gradually disappeared.
This is enough.
Nothing but pain and discomfort. But that's exactly what made people want to try it. No Poop July. The No Poop July challenge is as ridiculous as it sounds. The goal is simple: don't use
Okay,
the toilet
the
for
cut-off is
entire
going
month
to
of
be-
July. Every year, hundreds of people join in posting TikTok videos to show how long they can last. But before we find out if anyone actually pulled it off, there's a bigger question. How did such a ridiculous trend even start? In July 2020, a TikToker named OK Kwon posted a video looking extremely uncomfortable. The text on the screen read, "Day 1 of No Poop July." OK Kwon's face said it all. He was struggling to hold it in, but the caption made it even funnier. It said, "Can I make it till the end?" It was a bold question, and thousands wanted to see if OK Kwon could actually last the whole month. His video received 84,000 likes, and the comments were full of people cheering him on. As the days passed, OK Kwon kept the suspense going with dramatic updates. Each new video showed him looking worse, sweat pouring down his face, pained facial expressions, and lots of squirming. The more uncomfortable he looked, the more excited viewers got. Viewers weren't sure if he was kidding or if he was really rubbing it in for a month, but it was entertaining regardless. Then, just as July was
Oh.
and there was a twist.
I know when I was a kid who had for 26 days. Today,
With a simple, funny video, OK Kwon admitted he failed the challenge. Up until this moment, No Poop July wasn't even a trend. It was just one guy doing something for laughs. However, it got people wondering if it was possible to go an entire month without.
There you go.
They were determined to find that.
That was the end. Okay. I think we're done. With the borders. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to clear out that much water in a couple days. We'll start here. Start out slow. But where do we put the water?
mushroom and Swiss burger over 45 years ago. Buttery Swiss savory mushroom sauce on charbroiled beef. Here's to good things never changing. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Have your W-2 and file your taxes 100% free, plus get your biggest refund. Roughly 37% of filers qualify. Simple Form 1040 returns only. No schedules except for earned income tax credit, child tax credit, and student interest. File now.
I quickly dug up a real-life case that made the challenge seem possible. It was about a man who held it in for a very long time.
And while he was waiting behind bars, Lamar went on a poop strike. He simply refused to go to the bathroom altogether. He didn't go to the bathroom for literally 47 straight days.
Suddenly, No Poop July, it didn't seem like it was just a joke. So by July 2021, 1 year after the original challenge, it started trending again. This time, more TikTokers joined in, posting videos of themselves trying to hold it in. And some of them were taking the challenge seriously.
This boy is really...
Even OK Kron.
Ow! Nah! I don't want that to... Oh!
No Poop July returned for the third year in a row. That's when doctors realized this was becoming an annual event, and they were horrified. Worried doctors begged people not to try the challenge.
What you get for being stupid? Trying to kill me.
But instead of dying down, it exploded. The 2023 edition of No Poop July racked up 80 million views in just a few weeks.
Dude, it's July. You know what that means?
I don't know what that means.
Just look on TikTok. It's No Poop July.
Oh no!
The 2024 edition crossed 100 million views. The 2024 was special because OK Kron, the TikToker who started it all, decided to turn the ridiculous trend into something meaningful. To everyone's surprise, he announced that he donated about $1,000 worth of toilet paper to various charities. OK Kron's donation meant that something positive came out of this dumb challenge. Hopefully, No Poop July won't return in 2025. But with how popular it's gotten, it probably will. The next trend on our list was mostly done by women.
We're getting pretty... No.
The worst way possible. The Silhouette Challenge. Hundreds of women took part in this challenge, but they had no idea that this trend would make them targets for creeps and trolls on the internet. The challenge started in January 2021.
We're pretty close. This is much we have done.
Posted a video with a unique editing style. The silhouette effect with the red background looked amazing. Within hours, Yoelisa's comments were flooded with people begging for a tutorial. They wanted to make their own versions. Yoelisa listened. That same day, she posted a step-by-step guide. To create the silhouette effect, they just needed to use a red tinted filter from Snapchat or TikTok. Before long, TikTokers everywhere were trying it out. They called it the Silhouette Challenge. Even celebrities joined the trend.
So turn on the light in your bath, okay? Go into your door arch, okay? And just whatever you want to do.
At its peak, the Silhouette Challenge got more than 200 million views on TikTok. But like most TikTok trends, it didn't take long for things to go wrong.
No.
Because the challenge was showing off body shapes, the participants wore as little as possible. Others wore nothing at all. After all, the red filter was supposed to hide everything, leaving only a shadow. But it turns out the filter wasn't foolproof. Before long, some creeps online figured out how to remove the filter. And once they took it off, they could see everything, if you catch my drift. Suddenly, tutorials on how to remove the red filter started popping up everywhere. And since there were hundreds of Silhouette Challenge videos online, creeps were having a field day. People even created subreddits like Silhouette Unfiltered to share Silhouette Challenge videos with the filters removed. Panic spread fast. Suddenly, TikTokers were warning everyone to stay away from the Silhouette Challenge, or at least wear clothes while doing it.
So word of warning, if you're going to make a video as part of the Silhouette Challenge, keep your clothes on. People are attempting to revert the videos back to their normal coloring, and that can reveal things that viewers aren't supposed to see.
For some, the warnings came in time, but for others, it was too late. Their videos had been downloaded, altered, and shared to creeps across the internet. TikTok tried to help by banning filter removal tutorials and shutting down accounts spreading them. But instead of being relieved, some victims blamed TikTok for not acting sooner. One thing was clear, the Silhouette Challenge should have never existed. This next trend wasn't just dumb, it was also a crime. The Chase Bank glitch. On September 1st,
This is what I'm talking about. This looks sick. When I mean sick, I mean sick.
They called it the Chase Bank glitch.
So what people
accounts had no money to back them up. Then, before the bank could catch on, they would rush to an ATM and withdraw the checks full amount. In other words, they were scamming the bank for great cash. As word spread, the hashtag ChaseBankGlitch started trending on TikTok. Within hours, people were lined up at Chase Bank ATMs, eager to cash in. There was one small problem. The so-called glitch was actually a crime. As more people heard about the trend, financial experts explained why the Chase Bank glitch was actually check fraud.
Make no mistake, in every sense of the word, this is check fraud. You are knowingly writing fake checks. And to make it even worse, you are committing a felony against yourself.
Anyone caught committing check fraud can face huge fines, prison time, and even a lifetime ban from opening a bank account.
Chase will alert every other bank that you try to go to, and you may possibly never be able to get it, so you have to.
But despite all the warnings, the Chase Bank glitch kept trending on TikTok.
Okay.
Some posted screenshots of their bank balances as proof that it worked. Others saw a chance to cash in, selling step-by-step guides or charging fees to teach people how to pull it off. But it was only a matter of time before the bosses at Chase Bank realized TikTokers were stealing from them. And when they did, they were furious. On September 2nd, barely 24 hours after the glitch went viral, Chase Bank shut it down. The bank released a statement saying the glitch was fixed. Fake checks wouldn't work anymore. And just to make things clear, they added, depositing a fraudulent check and withdrawing the funds from your account is fraud, plain and simple. Now everyone who took advantage of the glitch was panicking, and they had good reason to be worried because Chase Bank was coming after them. By October 2024, the bank started suing those who used the glitch. One person stole $335,000 during the glitch. Chase didn't stop there. They identified accounts that deposited those fake checks, froze them, and took back whatever money was left. Most of those accounts ended up with negative account balances with a bunch of zeros.
Man, they really told me to tap in. Next day I was supposed to clear. Look at my account, yo.
Soon, arrests began. Those who thought they scored free money were charged and tried in court. The Chase Bank glitch became a brutal lesson. Don't commit a financial crime because someone on
Guys, I might be ending the video here. Thank you for the 18 subs.
Turned it into something idiotic.
This might take some time, so I'm making a lot of parts. But thank you so much. Have a wait, not yet. Yeah, basically, I might start making the ending.
Then the second person had to eat the cereal straight from their mouth
So yeah.
using a spoon. To pass the challenge, the person on the bottom had to keep their mouth open while the second person ate from it. Some managed to keep their mouths open long enough to complete the challenge. Others ended up coughing soaked in milk. Huge influencers with millions of followers.
Okay, guys, have a good day.
And with that kind of reach, the cereal challenge spread faster.
Goodbye.
Some even decided
No, it's
to
not working.
involve their
Why?
pets in the challenge,
Nah.
and you do not
Have
wanna
a
see those
great
videos.
day.
The challenge was also
And
risky. The person lying down in
please subscribe to my
for
channel
cereal,
and
they could
goodbye.
legitimately choke and suffocate. This trend was already